Y'all ain't ever seen a bus like this before. Flexible. Says it was manufactured by the Custom Coach Bus in Columbus, Ohio. So there's another one back there. And there's another one right there. And another one right there. And there's a boat. There's a yellow Buick on the other side of there. And a blue Ford. And then we got a 58 Caddy. I don't know what that is. Chevrolet, maybe. And that looks like a Ford. Like a early 50s Ford or a Mercury. Hey everyone, welcome to Slay's Garage. My name is Garrett, and in today's video, I'm going to be taking you on a little weekend adventure of searching for antique automotive memorabilia. If you like this old car stuff and you want to see more of it, please consider subscribing to the channel today. I love looking for old car memorabilia, and I also have a 1986 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. So if any of that stuff sounds good to you, please hit the subscribe button. And if you see anything in the video that caught your eye or you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day, and let's get started. We're going to start things off at Possum Creek Antiques and Collectibles located in White Pines, Tennessee. I know this isn't car related, but I found this really cool icebox. Thought it was kind of cool to look at. Also found up top on this shelf here some old cans, a hubcap wheel. Nothing too crazy at this antique store. I didn't end up buying anything at this store. After I was finished looking around, I headed over to Morristown, Tennessee to Vintage Restoration Station LLC. I found these group of cars heading somewhere, and I thought it was kind of cool. When I first pulled into the parking lot, this is what I saw. So I just pulled in the parking lot, and next door, oh my gosh, dude, wow. Bunch of stuff over here. Looks like a old white Ford maybe and a Cadillac. Looks like a 58 Cadillac. I'm not sure. Greyhound buses, GMC buses. Hello, lady. Dude, that's awesome. I have to walk over there in a minute. How freaking cool is that collection over there? We're going to go on over and check out that collection after we take a look inside of this store. So again, kind of like the last store, I didn't really find too much inside. I actually didn't find any car-related things. However, I did see a couple pieces of old furniture that caught my eye. I also have a small interest in old furniture. I have another YouTube channel called Slay Art where I buy, flip, sell, and refinish old pieces of furniture. Go on over to my Slay Art channel and check it out. Also have a couple other cars over there. Buick, and I don't know what the blue one is. There's another bus in the back. This thing is so freaking neat. Wow. After I found that little hidden gem of cars, I headed over to Old Town Variety Mall, located in the downtown area of Morristown, Tennessee. This was my first time driving to Morristown. I thought the downtown area was kind of cool. They had these sidewalks up on the second level of both sides of the street. Thought that was kind of cool. Never seen anything like that before. And here's some footage of walking to the Old Town Variety Mall. I stopped filming as soon as I walked inside. I didn't really see anything that caught my eye. However, they did have a second floor, and they had a little cafe and hot dog stand upstairs. Who don't love an old hot dog on a rainy day while antiquing? After I finished up looking around, I headed over to DJ's Antiques and Collectibles located in White Pines, Tennessee. Here's a little bit of my adventure while heading there. So when I arrived at DJ's, I walked inside. It was a pretty small place, and they did have quite a bit to offer. Found these old antique Coca-Cola crates. I actually have one of these. It's yellow. I found so many old car ads. Here's what I ended up purchasing from DJ's Antiques and Collectibles. Here's an old Chevrolet ad. I'm not sure the year, but it looks like maybe a early 1950s. Another Chevrolet ad. Apache pickup truck. Chevrolet again. Old Chevrolet ads are so awesome. There's my cat. What's up, Peaches? GMC truck ad. Pontiac ad. America's #1 road car. Pontiac Motor Division of General Motors Corporation. Another Chevrolet. I believe this is 1960. Could be wrong. Thought this was a really cool pick with the whole lineup here. Or half the lineup. I'm not sure what's missing from it, if there's anything missing. Oldsmobile. 58 Buick. Wagoneer. This was pretty exciting to see. I never see Wagoneer ads. And I have an 86 Wagoneer, so of course I had to get this. This is a 63 to 65 Wagoneer right here. Kaiser Jeep Corporation. Another Chevrolet ad. Like all the models here. 58 model year. Another Wagoneer ad. This is a 66 to 69, I think. And last but not least, this beautiful 54 Plymouth. Big, bright, beautiful. That's what all cars of the 50s are. Big, bright, and beautiful. So beautiful. They also had a little room outside. Had some cool things in there. Found this old pie safe right here. See even the detail on this. Beautiful. After I finished up at DJ's, I headed down to Waynesville, North Carolina to go stop at Sutton and Sons Antique Mall. Here's a little bit of my journey along the way. I just drove past this really cool looking old diner place. It looked like it said Crystals on the side of it. I wonder what the history of it is, because it looked really cool. Looked like it was from the mid 1900s, 40s, 50s, or 60s, back when the classic diners were popping out throughout the Midwest. Although I am here near Morristown, Tennessee, and there aren't too many of those, to my knowledge, that were down here. So I wonder what the story is on that. I thought it was pretty cool.
In 600 feet, turn right on Woodlawn Avenue.
Finally, here we are, Sutton and Sons Antique Mall, located in Waynesville, North Carolina. When I pulled into the parking lot, I went down to the very end, and lo and behold, there was a 55 or 56 Ford Fairlane dressed in this beautiful green color. Honestly, just made my day looking at that thing. It was so cool to see. They also had this old airplane out by the road. Very neat. So I found this place on Google Maps, and I was very excited to come check this place out. They had a lot of what I look for: old car memorabilia, old Coca-Cola signs, gas and oil cans, hood ornaments, stuff like that. I was pretty impressed with what they had inside. They actually had a 56 Ford Fairlane hood ornament inside that I was thinking about getting. I ended up passing on it. Maybe someday I'll be back for it if it's still there. It was pretty cool to see that they had an old Chevrolet Viking trim piece inside. I actually have this same exact one, but it's not nearly as good looking and polished up as this one was. A lot of good stuff though. After I finished up at Sutton and Sons Antique Mall, I headed over to Maggie Valley, North Carolina, where I paid a visit to Chris and Friends Antiques. If you're ever in the North Carolina Maggie Valley area, I highly recommend you take a pit stop and go check out this place. It's a very, very cool, small store, but it definitely does pack a punch, and this guy has so much to offer. When I went inside, I was immediately greeted by the owner. His name is Chris. He also had a dog and a cat inside that even came up and greeted me. Here's a video of his cat chilling on the countertop. He doesn't look very excited to be pet in this video, but he was a really nice cat to pet. After I finished my visit at Chris and Friends Antiques, I headed over to my final destination, Balsam Antique Mall, located in Waynesville, North Carolina. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I found this place on Google Maps, and this place really caught my eye because of its size. It was very big and it had a second floor. I did end up finding some old car ads that I purchased. Here's everything I purchased from the Balsam Antique Mall. I got an Arrow Willys advertisement, a Packard advertisement, 2-page as well. I don't think this one is not 2 pages. An international pickup truck. Comment if you know the year. I'm not sure what year that is, but I thought it was pretty cool. A 59 Cadillac. A 60 or 61 Cadillac. And last but not least, a 56 Chevrolet BEL AIR ad. What's your favorite ad so far in this video? Let me know down below. I love the old Cadillac ones. When I see an old Cadillac ad, I gotta have it. So once I finished up at Balsam Antique Mall, I ended up going back to Chris and Friends Antiques. I did find something at his store that I was interested in, but I didn't end up purchasing it when I popped in for the first time. So I went back to his store and purchased a 1954 Chevrolet dealer comparison card. I don't know the exact name for it, but it was a little card with a bunch of specs of their 54 Chevrolet models versus the competition. And I've never seen anything like it, so I thought it was kind of cool to have. I think this is one of the coolest things I've ever gotten. So it's kind of like a little card holder pocket thing. And when you slide this card up that's inside here, you can see it's got a whole bunch of information. It says feature right here, and then the Chevrolet model for 1954, and then 2 of the main competitors, Ford and Plymouth. And then when you slide this up, you know, it tells you for the finish, the Chevrolet had polished lacquer, Ford had synthetic enamel, and the Plymouth had synthetic enamel as well. 2-tone color division line, bright metal window moldings, bright metal belt molding. I mean, there is several items on here. Let's pull out the card and I'll show you. Tinted glass, exterior colors, trunk opening, robe cord. I'm not sure what that is. What's a robe cord? If you know, comment, please. Outside air ventilation, finish, and then the back side. Wheelbase, engine mounting, clutch, drive system. So cool. So cool. If you've enjoyed the video so far, please hit that like button. It would mean the world to me. I'm going to start to wrap the video up right here with some footage inside of Chris and Friends Antiques. Again, if you're ever in the Maggie Valley, North Carolina area, do yourself a favor and go visit this guy's shop. It is full of car memorabilia. It's awesome. Thank you so much again for taking time out of your day to watch this video, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.